Okay, I have a concern, and it's with these new litter robots. First things first, these are very detrimental to your cat's health if you have problems. I'm saying so because Gage had megacolon, and I noticed this because I am an avid litter box inspector. Like, you have to absolutely know your cat's health. If you have a cat, whatever goes in must come out, and you have to know what's coming out and who from. Because if you have a cat and it goes a certain way, like size, shape, whatever, this is going to be very TMI. So handle it because you have a cat. That's it. So when you have a cat, it goes a certain way. Every pee is different. They have their own personality in their waste. For instance, when Gage had his problem with megacolon, automatically everything stopped. Pee didn't stop, but his poo did. And I noticed very quickly his health declined, like big time. He could not eat. He wouldn't drink. He was dying. And had I had a litter robot, I would have not noticed this as fast as I did. So I would not have noticed that Gage himself was not pooping. Because how would I? Like, someone else is cleaning up his waste for me. So that would have, like, he would have basically declined in like 3 days and died. So that was when Gage was about 5 years old. That was when that happened. And then he lived like on and on and on and on because of this doctor. I'm going to credit Dr. Moore from East London Animal Hospital for saving his life, diagnosing what he had, and putting him on Royal Canin gastrointestinal fiber response so he could live that long of a life until he passed away due to saddle thrombosis, which was totally different, blocked veins problem. Anyway, so every single cat in my household has a different sort of like a fingerprint poopy, a fingerprint pee-pee. For instance, Ella, she had a problem with her bladder system, her whole bottom digestive works. She got an infection, and I didn't know this until I observed her struggling. Like, her actual pee shrank in size. I would not have known that had I had a litter robot. Because how would you know who's peeing what? Like, how would you observe that and actually get to know your animals in that detail so that you can catch these things before they actually get bad? Like, oh yeah, go ahead and buy the silica litter, but also worry that if it gets stuck to the pads of your cat's feet and they eat it, that it will get silica poisoning. Like, I'm sorry, but silica is poisonous, and that I have long-haired cats. Not only that, but I have Put, who is a short-haired cat, and litter gets stuck to her feet too. So I purposely went out and got edible litter from Catit. It's actually a pea husk litter. But my point is that with these litter robots, not only are you not knowing when your cat is sick or if it is about to be sick by the size of its pee. Your cat should probably pee about the size of its bladder, being a size, but if you notice that their pee shrinks to about this size, there's an issue. If you notice that your cat is standing upright and perched on its hind legs with its feet in the highest position on the front, that's an issue. That's a straining issue. So either number one or number two, if they're putting themselves upright, that's a straining issue. They are having issues. So you wouldn't notice that if, like, say for instance, like, yes, they might be in a covered litter box, but peek in there every once in a while. It's not a privacy thing. These are cats. They expect you to do this. It's part of a pack behavior. Every pack member in a pack of cats or dogs, be it, expects one another to look after each other. And this is how you do it. So observe your cats, get to know their feces, their urine, whatever, because how are you supposed to tell which cat has blood in their urine? which cat has the crystallized issues by telling the size and the shape of their pee. Which one of them is dribbling just drops and which one isn't. This is why I have issues with that litter robot. I will never get one of those. Even if it's given to me, I will sell the thing because it is detrimental to all of my cat's health, and Gage proved that. I would not have Gage today had I not paid attention to how he's pooping and peeing. Same thing with Ella. Same thing with Mia, actually. She had issues with her bladder. I noticed that she was not peeing very well. Her pee size shrank from about a quarter of a cup to about two tablespoons. So I automatically went out and I got that right there, the fountain. I'm sorry if you can't see it, but I got that fountain. And ever since then, she's been drinking from it. It's actually quite funny. She gets her forehead wet still, but it encourages her drinking. So please, if you went out and got yourself a litter robot, do your very best to keep an eye on your cats, but I will not get one. Like, even if it's given to me, donated, sponsored, whatever, you can take it back. Thank you. I'm happy the way I am. So that's all that I had to say about litter robots. And in my personal opinion, nobody should ever get those things because that's just lazy ass. So yeah, thanks.